80s idol Kirk Cameron rose to fame on the TV hit Growing Pains. Now the actor is using those Hollywood connections to spread the gospel. In tonight's Power of Prayer, our Luckie shares how Cameron found faith after leaving behind an atheist upbringing.
Someone will say, hey, Mike Seaver, how's it going? You know, and remember me because, like you say, I was in the living room for all these years.
These days, actor Kirk Cameron is known as much for his faith as he is for acting roles. Growing up in a home without God, he began his spiritual walk on the set of Growing Pains.
As a recovering atheist, I look back and I see how God used a friend who invited me to church, even though I didn't have any interest in God, to hear the message of the gospel at a time when I was thinking about what life was really all about and what happens after you die and how did we get here in the first place. And my questioning led to some answers that sent me into church to reading the Bible, and I became convinced and persuaded that I wanted to be a follower of Jesus Christ.
Now he's one of the most prominent Christian voices in Hollywood, reaching millions through movies, documentaries, and TV shows with a family-centered message.
My pastor very wisely said to me, Kirk, I want you to remember something. You did not find God. He wasn't lost. You were, and He found you. And I said, you know, that's right. And that's important that I remember that that's the way it works. God finds me. I'm lost, I'm blind, I'm dead in my trespasses and sin. And I need God to open my eyes, open my ears, open my heart, wake me up, and bring me to life.
He's taking this inspiration to cities across the country with events that teach couples how to live the gospel.
What really matters is character and faith. And if I can assist people in drawing closer to God and to their family and getting their faith and their marriage and their parenting where it needs to be, then that gives me hope that I can be part of some solutions in the next generation.
No topic is off limits. Cameron says it takes courage when your beliefs may not be politically correct.
You have to have thick skin. You have to be able to combine knowledge and understanding with compassion and a sense of honor and duty. And if you can get all those things wrapped together like Jesus did, then I think you can be a force to bring about a lot of change in the world, and we need that right now.
Amazing!
With salvation at stake, he's hoping others will confront any fear of talking religion.
My worst case scenario is that this person's going to ridicule me. This person is going to tell me to get away. They don't want to talk to me. You know, they might even throw a punch. I don't know. But their worst case scenario is much worse. To die without knowing God and knowing His forgiveness and His mercy and His love, the consequences of that is dire. Therefore, I must let love swallow my fears and go and do what I know I ought to do.
For Cameron, it's a calling to connect with families, sharing his gift of faith, and helping others understand morality and ethics in their lives.
Lifting your head, understanding where your hope comes from, understanding what produces success and victory, and understanding that you and I can't do it in this generation. We've got to invest and pour into the next generation and then empower our children to do it.
Luckie, East Texas News Weekend.
Cameron has 3 Love Worth Fighting for Marriage events this month in the Dallas area. You can find details on his Facebook page. If you have a story about how prayer has impacted your life, we'd love to hear from you. Just go to KLTV.com or KTRE.com. Click on the Only on KLTV or Only on KTRE tab, then click on the Power of Prayer icon.